What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about music production software for the Mac users amongst us. And as usual, I will present to you my top 3 best production software programs for the Mac user. And also, if you're interested in the top 3 best music production DAWs in general, be sure to check out my other video on this subject. Now, without further wasting your time, let's get to it. So in this day and age, pretty much anybody with a little bit of knowledge of music can create a complete song from the comfort of their home using their laptop or computer. Pretty much anybody with a little bit of knowledge of music can create complex and beautiful melodies from their laptop, upload it to the internet, and release it to the world for the world to see. So the reason why this is possible is because of modern music production software, and it can be incredibly easy if you know what you're doing. So getting your hands on a good product, a good DAW, can be quite hard these days because there's so much variety of product to choose from. So how are you going to decide which software you should get? That's what I'm going to try to help you out with today by presenting to you the top 3 best software for Mac users. So number 3 on my list is Pro Tools. So Pro Tools became the industry standard back when hardware wasn't very advanced or reliable to run big sessions that take a lot of memory and processor power. Pro Tools basically combined software with hardware and therefore was able to offer reliable performance and low latency. Since then, computers and DAWs have come a long way, and with newer, faster computers, you can get a stable performance and run a bunch of plugins in whichever DAW you choose. So aside from the fact that Pro Tools has been around for pretty much the beginning, what makes it stand out from other DAWs? The main reason why Pro Tools is so popular is that it's arguably the best music production software when it comes to mixing. You can actually say that it's the industry standard for mixing. And this isn't because they were the first to actually do it. Pro Tools allows multi-rack audio editing, which is applying edits to multiple tracks simultaneously. The features and workflow are unequal in this industry because it is simply faster, easier, and more productive. Pro Tools is fast and fluid for composing, editing, and mixing big productions with up to 128 audio tracks, 512 instrument tracks, and 512 MIDI tracks. It also allows you to make use of over 60 AAX plugins that come included within the software. Pretty much anything you'd ever need when producing a track comes included with this DAW, from high quality reverbs, EQs, and dynamics to guitar amp emulators. So if you like a quick workflow and you like to be productive in the studio, this DAW is definitely the way to go. But unfortunately, with every product, there's a good side and a bad side when it comes to using the product. So now I'm going to talk about the cons of Pro Tools. So because Pro Tools is pretty much the industry standard, it's also very expensive. The perpetual version will be around $2,500, which is a lot of money for most of us. And it will also include a 1 year's annual upgrade plan. If you want to keep up to date, you will need to have an HD upgrade and support plan, which will cost around $400. Another downside of this DAW could be that it's not the easiest DAW to learn. So if you're not really familiar with music production software, it can take quite a long time for you to get started and get going by using Pro Tools. And for most of us, that can be quite annoying because you just want to get started, get going, and start creating music ASAP. However, the software is the industry standard. Most studios, professional studios, use this software. It's very diverse and it has a lot of stock plugins. The downsides are it's very expensive, and also in order to use the software you need a dongle to use the program, else it doesn't work. So number 2 on my list is Ableton Live. Now Ableton Live, it isn't just a good DAW for Mac users but for any system period. It has great workflow, simplicity, and a resizable interface. Ableton is arguably the simplest DAW to use and navigate and also record with once you get a hang of how the software works. However, it can take you quite a long time to learn it if you're switching from one DAW to the next one. But once you figure it out, everything makes a lot of sense. Ableton Live works step-based with parts that are called clips, audio clips. You can edit these clips in the arranger that makes live performance, creation, and improvisation very simple. Ableton is also very good at track-based recording, especially if you're a solo artist. Another cool feature of Ableton is its audio warping. So audio warping is the ability to manipulate a rhythm, tempo, or pitch. It can be quite useful for live performances. For example, if you're DJing at a nightclub and you gotta fix a timing problem in recorded performance, Ableton is the way to go. So as all the other DAWs on my list today, Ableton supports VST instruments and plugins. The MIDI editing is very easy to use, and the built-in features and instruments are of very high quality. One thing that sucks about Ableton is that you're only limited to 16 audio tracks. So if you want more audio tracks, you're gonna have to look for another DAW, unfortunately. So in conclusion, Ableton Live is great for live performances. It's very simple, has a very quick interface, and you can easily edit a sample, slice it, and tweak it. Also, Ableton is quite cheap.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
It has a very different workflow compared to conventional linear-based DAWs, and it's not so ideal for band or film producers. So let's move on to number 1 on my list, which is, you can probably already guess it, it's Logic Pro. So Logic Pro is Apple's flagship recording studio software that offers a very large sound library, a good mix of plugins, and a very high level of product support. Logic Pro is also very affordable, while it comes with the same features and sounds as most expensive models. So nowadays, many beginners start off by using GarageBand on their Mac because it's free and it comes included on your Mac computer. And if you're kind of familiar with GarageBand, it's going to be very easy to switch to Logic Pro because it's going to feel very familiar. It kind of has the same workflow. Logic Pro also comes with an easy to use interface so you can start working on projects quickly. Based on the level of support, the extensive sound library, and the low price, Logic Pro earns my best pick for overall best value. Logic Pro offers 21 software instruments, 9 MIDI plugins, 2,767 patches, and 5,649 loops. That's quite a lot of sounds for any producer. You can also download and add sounds to Logic Pro for more options. The software comes included with 66 effect plugins and can integrate with third-party plugins. So another thing that's great about Logic Pro is that it offers a very good customer support. They have a phone support system that you can dial 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. However, they don't have a separate YouTube channel with tutorials, but if you're familiar with YouTube, as you all are because you're watching my video right now, you can find many user-created tutorials on YouTube which will help you to get started. So at the end of the day, any of these DAWs will get the job done. It's more about the person who's using the DAW than the DAW itself. If you know what you're doing and you've got a great creative vision in your mind, you can probably create great music. But of course, choosing the right DAW that offers a wide variety of sounds, a wide variety of plugins, and a good workflow will give you a huge boost when it comes to making music. So that was my video, the top 3 best production software DAWs for Mac users. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and stay up to date with my latest videos. Like the video and comment below. Let me know what your favorite DAW is. Also let me know what you think about my list. And as usual, follow me on social media. Thank you everybody for watching my video. Hope everybody has a great day, and I'll see you guys next week on the next video. Peace.